another bottle. I don't need another prayer. I need her, but she ain't here. Now I don't know if I'm alive or just stuck breathing. How do I get through one fucking night without you? How do I say goodbye? This bed's just a grave I keep waking up to. I still reach for your ghost like you might come back, but all I grab is regret and a panic attack. You were my peace when the pills had me twisted. Now I'm itching for closure in rooms you existed. Your side of the bed still smells like goodbye. I punch the air like it tell me why. You held my hand when my hope was gone. Now hope is a casket I carry alone. If you ever leave, and baby you did, you took my flame and left this kid swinging fists at the night like it knows your name, trying to wrestle with love and all this pain. How do I say goodbye? So how the fuck do I live without you? How do I live without you? How do I wake when I still want you? How do I stand on two broke knees? How do I breathe when you are my peace? How the fuck how do I say goodbye? Your toothbrush still sitting like you just stepped out. Your boots by the door still dare me to shout. I talk to your picture like it's got a pulse, but even the glass won't give me results. Every radio song's like a funeral hymn, and the wind outside the house like you left it with him. Your voice was my anchor when the meth had me drifting. Now I'm lost as fuck and this pain ain't lifted. You said forever, then dip mid-verse, left me singing the scars and whiskey that hurts. You didn't just leave, you erased the best parts of me. I ain't mad at you, I'm mad at time. It didn't freeze the day you stopped being mine. How do I say goodbye? So how the fuck do I live without you? How do I live without you? How do I wake when I still want you? How do I stand on two broke knees? How do I breathe when you are my peace? How do I say goodbye? So how the fuck do I say goodbye? How do I, when every second I still see your eyes? How do I? You were my truth, my light, my prayer. Now I'm screaming to a God who ain't never there. You were the reason I got clean from the flame. Now I'm dirty again, just whispering your name. I held you through hell, I stood in your pain. Took punches from life just to shield your name. We lost a child, we lost a house, but I never once thought you'd walk out. I stayed when it rained, I stayed when it burned. Now I'm reading your goodbye like a lesson unlearned. I saw it coming, yeah, I just played dumb. Like maybe our love still had room to run. Now I sit in silence, choking on pride, trying to remember how the fuck to survive. How do I? So how do I live without you? Please tell me how. How do I carry this love when you laid it down? How do I walk through these haunted halls? How do I, when I still hear your laugh bounce off the wall? How do I, baby, how do I Nova? How do I say goodbye? I gave you everything, the rage, the rhyme, the broken down trailer, the borrowed time. I turned my back on the dope, the crew, just to build something real with you. And now you're a ghost with a heartbeat gone, and I'm singing the shadows with nothing but song. So how do I say goodbye and still live right? How do I smile with no end inside? How do I breathe when my lungs gave out? How do I scream when I ain't gotta shout? How do I, baby, how do I move on? How do I say goodbye? I don't. I just keep waking up. But that don't mean I'm alive. Not since the day you walked out.